Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. Today, we're talking about Xbox Game Pass again, but not in the normal sense in which we usually talk about it. But before I get any further, let me apologize if you hear anything in the background. The lawn guy's outside, so pardon me for that. But like I was saying, back to the topic at hand. We're all familiar with Xbox Game Pass, and we know every month games come and go. This month, we've gotten 2 batches. The second batch will be gone by the 31st of this month of March. The reason I'm covering it, I don't normally cover this. I don't think I've ever covered it. But there's a big one. It's the biggest game of all time, in my opinion. It's leaving Game Pass. Let's go to the article. There you go. Can you guess why I'm upset? I have the game physically, but still. This article comes from Pure Xbox. Another 7 games will leave Xbox Game Pass soon, March 31st. The second batch of departures for March. Now, one thing I decided to do is I saw this yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait on reporting this, and I'm glad I did because they came out with an update. Because the original article, the dates weren't confirmed. Now it's confirmed. So as you can see, they've got a little bit of info, like the reason why one of the games is leaving, because the new one's coming out and it's going to hit it. MLB 22, the show is leaving because 23 is coming out. Why do you need 22 when you got 23? So that's actually going to be the reason I don't buy it physically. Even though this is the first year, I think a baseball game has had a Miami Marlins player on it. And just because I've been a Marlins fan my entire life, I was going to buy it, but I think I'm going to wait till it goes on sale. Probably during the holidays, pick up the physical release on PlayStation 5 just to have it. And then, play this. I'm just going to play this on Game Pass. So here's the list of Xbox Game Pass games leaving soon, March 31st, 2023. Blue Memoir, Chinatown Detective Agency, Cluster Truck, Double Dragon Neon. That's a big one. I really like that one. If I didn't own it technically I do own it physically on the Switch, but I do own it digitally, if you can really say you own it, for Xbox 360, but it's backwards compatible. Kraken Academy, MLB The Show 22, and Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I own it. I own every version of that game. Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, you name it. I don't have it on PC because it didn't come out physically on PC, and if it did, I didn't know that. So, as usual, Xbox Game Pass members can get a discount of at least 20% off on these titles before they are removed. So if you want to buy Power Rangers, do it. Or Double Dragon Neon, do it. In terms of upcoming Xbox Game Pass arrivals, we're expecting Microsoft to reveal a final batch of new titles for March 2023 at some point next week. That would actually be next week. This article didn't come out last week. This article came out this week as of yesterday. But this is the official release update today, March 21st. So you've got 10 days to play these games if you haven't already. Although we already know that the likes of Ni no Kuni 2, MLB The Show 23, and Infinite Guitars, don't know what that is, are all still on the way before the end of the month. So that's your information for Game Pass leaving games. Game Pass abandoning games? No, these games that are abandoning Game Pass because they're leaving on their own free will. No, they're not. But yeah, that's the big one. That's why I brought this to you, because Power Rangers Battle for the Grid I haven't done a Mighty Morphin Mondays video in years. Maybe I should go back to that, right? Because you guys love Power Rangers. No? Yes? No? I do. I do. I do. So it's something I tried out back in the day when the channel was wee young, and it didn't do as well as Turtle Tuesday. So I was throwing themes at the wall to see what would stick. Turtle Tuesdays. Who knows? I might bring back Mighty Morphin Mondays once the channel gets bigger, just to replay some of my old Power Ranger games, because God knows I have a ton of them. I think I have almost all of them. I might be missing one or two on the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. I have to double check. But for the most part, I own every Power Rangers game that has been released. I might even do that Xbox Arcade one that came out on Xbox One. Can it be called Xbox Arcade these days? I still call it Xbox Arcade. That shows you I'm old. Well, it did come out on PSN too. Did it come out on Switch? I don't know if it came out on Switch. I don't think it came out on Switch. Doesn't matter. I have it. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully you got a little bit of information out of this. And if you have been, or you were, or planned on playing any of these games on Game Pass, hop on it now. Otherwise, buy them for 20% off. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, turn that bell on for notifications, because if you don't, how else are you going to know about the latest episodes of Ready to Start podcast? Myself, Click to Enlarge, Nick Duel, Punisher 305, Miami Geeks, and the big, oh yeah, Josie Woldemar is going to be returning. But we have a huge special guest for the next episode, which sadly isn't until April 6th. But again, next 2 Thursdays are spoken for, and hey, is what it is. But make sure you hit that subscribe button for this big huge guest star. Thank you guys so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.